Morning. Now we are going to discuss about multi-threading model. What are the various types of multi-threading model? We will discuss one by one. Before we are entering into the multi-threading model, we are going to discuss what is user thread, what is kernel thread. User threads are supported above the kernel and are managed without kernel support. Kernel threads are supported and managed directly by the operating system. There are three different types of model: many to one model, one to one model, many to many model. Many to one model. Many user threads are mapped to the single kernel thread. In many to one model, all thread management is done by the user level thread, okay, not by the operating system. The advantages of many to one model: fast context switching. The major disadvantages of many to one model is if one user thread make a blocking system call, all threads are blocked because there is only one kernel thread. This is the major disadvantages of many to one model. The next one is one to one model. In one to one model, each user thread is mapped to the separate kernel thread. Okay. In one to one model, both user and kernel manage the thread. The major advantages of one to one model is it allows the operating system to manage each thread individually. If one thread blocks, the other can continue executing. The major disadvantages of one-to-one model is creating a large number of threads can lead to significant overhead in the kernel. The next one is the many-to-many model. In many-to-many model, many user threads are multiplexed onto the smaller or equal number of kernel threads. The user level thread library and kernel collaborate to manage the thread. The advantages are it provides a balance between user level and kernel level thread management. Okay. The disadvantages are it slightly move overhead them one to one model because the kernel must handle multiple user threads. The next one is the implicit threading. What do you mean by implicit threading? The implicit threading is nothing but the process of transferring the creation and management of threading from application developer to compiler and runtime libraries. This strategy is called as the implicit threading. Thread pool. The thread pool is nothing but a collection of threads that can be used to execute tasks concurrently. Instead of creating and destroying the thread for each task, a pool of threads is created and managed. The tasks are queued up. The threads from the pool are assigned to execute them. Fork join strategy. Okay. What is fork join? The fork join model is used to parallelize the task by splitting them into smaller subtasks. Okay. How it works? It consists of three components. Fork. A fork is nothing but what? A task is split into two or more smaller subtasks. This is called as forking. The next, after subtask complete, the results are combined by the joining. Okay. The process continues recursively for each new subtask until the task can be solved without further division. Thread cancellation. What do you mean by thread cancellation? Thread cancellation is useful in situation where a thread is no longer needed or must be aborted due to some condition like error or timeout. There are two different types of thread cancellation: asynchronous cancellation, deferred cancellation. In asynchronous cancellation, a thread is terminated immediately without checking what the thread is currently doing. Okay, the deferred cancellation is nothing but the thread periodically check whether it should be cancelled itself. The cancellation is not forced and the thread is responsible for checking if it is need to terminate, usually by checking the cancellation by flag or condition. Thank you.